Kids are just different these days, and that's all I'm gonna say. They are different. What's up, everybody? It's your girl TJ here, back with another video talks with TJ, aka TJ Two Swoosh Chains, who just came back from the gym. So there are no chains, but we are on our third episode, Kids Footlocker story time. And if you have worked in a Footlocker, probably more so a Kids Footlocker these days, you are going to relate to this story. Times are changing, kids are changing. The sneaker market has changed. It's all just changed. It's all a little bit different. Kids are different these days. Let me just point that out. Now, I'm just going to relate this back. It was a live probably a few weeks ago. Just a few different people that I chopped it up with in the YouTube sneaker community. I think it was, Davey, Feats and Treats, just a few of us on. We were just talking about, the nostalgia when we were younger. You wanted that sneaker to be fly, to be put together. Like that was real for us. The Nelly song of Stepped on My J's, kids leaving at lunchtime to go pick up a pair of J's so you could come back. You could stunt when you were in those classes after lunch. We remember those times. We were reminiscing on those times. You wanted to be like Mike, no matter what. You looked at whatever star you idolized, and you wanted to be just like them. You wanted that style, you wanted that juice, you wanted all of that. You wanted the sneaker because you wanted to look fly. Kids these days are different, okay? Different on every level. And I think it depends on what cohort, what age they're in. So let me just go ahead and break this story time down for you, okay? So just a typical Saturday, working, and we have a family come in, mom, dad, we got two kids, okay? So we have the younger brother. I think he had to be about 8 or 9 or so, and he was drawn immediately to the Air Force One, just the classic all white low Air Force One, the shoe we can never keep in stock. We got 5 shelves full, and let me tell you, those 5 shelves are empty in no time. Kid just wants the all white Air Force One. He's looking at it. Mom and dad are really debating going ahead and getting it for him. Older brother has to be about 14, 15, right? 14, 15. He's one of those kids that came in first off with some Adidas joggers on and some Nike shoes. So at that point, first off, I just had lost respect for this kid's style. And that's this new generation of how they dress. So the younger kid is all about the Air Force One, and this older one will not stop going on and on about whatever the value currently was of the off-white Air Force One on the market. Now, this is right around when the black and the Vault Air Force One, the off-white, came out, and this kid would just not stop. He's like, Mom and Dad, like, oh my God, like if this was the off-white, this is going for like $450 right now on the resale market. And I'm just like, first off, do you work? So who cares what it's going for? You certainly don't have the money to pay for. The way it's looking right now, you don't have the money to pay for the $85 Air Force One that your little brother has in his hand right now. Like, kids are different. When they are getting into this teenage age, it's not just wanting to look fly, because to me, I don't understand their style. I don't understand the way they go about it in terms of mixing these brands together in the first place. But are their brains so warped now by resale that is all they care about? Like, it's not about me going to the counter as a young person and picking this shoe up and paying for it because I'm so excited to put it on and to show my friends and just to look good, feel good. It's just about what is the market? What is it doing? Like, that's so crazy for me that's where we are. And maybe I'm telling my age now at 29 that I trip out about that. It is crazy to me. I don't know what it is for you guys. For you that have children that are at these different ages, perhaps. What is that what it is now? I feel like resale has really changed the game of everything, more so because kids have access to being on Instagram, being on YouTube, and the wave is just simply based on a lot of these hype beasts they see, whether it be Blake Linder or other people. What's the resale? How much is this shoe valued at? And that's all they care about. Never mind the fact that it can be an iconic shoe. Never mind the fact that it looks good. That's not what kids care about these days. So you just have to understand that kids are different these days. When they come in and they're a little bit older, it is not the same of selling to them as it is to selling to these little younger kids. Like, it's different. It's wild. Let me just put it like that. Like, I don't under. That's the one part when it comes to kids these days. I'm just not feeling, and I just can't get behind. I cannot get behind, and I have to breathe deep anytime I have a young guy. It's usually a guy coming in talking about the resale value, because I'm thinking to myself, first off, you probably don't actually have your own funds to go ahead and secure the retail cost of the shoe, let alone you trying to then go ahead and sell it on the resale market or even purchase it on the market. Like, stop worrying so much about what the resale is, because it carries on from there. And I have no idea where this generation is going to be when it comes to sneakers in a few years. I'm just being honest.